Ultamize. The law of attraction gets one very important thing right. Your future starts becoming more real when you actually spend time thinking about it. It sounds simple, sounds obvious, but it's not. Most people don't spend much time thinking about their future. They spend time reacting. They react to emails. They react to bills and then, oh, it'd be nice to be rich. They react to meetings. They react to whatever pops up on their phone. They react to whatever Netflix recommends after the last episode. And then one day they look around and say, huh, wait a minute. How did I get here? That's one of the great strengths of the law of attraction. At its best, it interrupts drift. It makes you stop. It makes you ask, what do I actually want? Not what does my boss want for me? Not what does the algorithm want me to do? Not what does the group text want, but what do I want? That's powerful. That's useful. That's not silly. That's not foolish. That's a real beginning. But it's only a beginning. Only a beginning. The most successful people connect to the secret and the broader law of attraction world didn't just visualize. No, they didn't just imagine. They didn't just sit quietly, feel abundant, and wait for the universe to deliver a mansion with good lighting and a 4-car garage. No, they worked. They created, they promoted, they built relationships, they took real risks. They showed up again and again and again. That's the part I want to bring into the open, not to criticize the dream, to complete the dream. Because a vision without behavior is fragile. It feels good for a moment, might even give you a burst of energy. But unless that vision changes what you do on Tuesday morning, it doesn't have much power. Take Jack Canfield. He's a major success story in the secret, the law of attraction world. And yes, he had a vision. He imagined success. He pictured a #1 New York Times best-selling book. Good, wonderful. But, and this is a big but, he did all the unglamorous work. He spoke anywhere and everywhere, sometimes for free, for years before that book took off. He promoted constantly. He did interviews every day. He traveled everywhere. He built an audience. He did the kind of work that doesn't look mystical at all while you're doing it. It looks like a calendar. It looks like a phone call, a lot of phone calls. It looks like a hotel lobby at 5:30 in the morning. It looks like answering the same question from another radio host who didn't quite read the book. Now, that's not the opposite of the law of attraction. That's the practical version of it. The vision gave direction. The work created the movement. And that's the combination. Direction plus movement. That's what changes a life. I've seen this in my own life. I've had goals that sounded wonderful, big goals, bold goals, the kind of goals that make you feel impressive just saying them out loud. And then reality asked the annoying follow-up question, what'd you do today? That's where everything gets honest, because it's easy to say, I want to reach more people. It's harder to write the script. It's easy to say, I want to build a business. It's harder to make the offer. It's easy to say, I want to be healthy. It's harder to push away the chocolate chip pancakes with marshmallow stuffing when your kid and her friends are looking at you like you're the villain in a breakfast movie. And by the way, I'm not always the hero in that movie. Sometimes I'm the guy giving a motivational speech when everyone else just wants syrup. So I get it. I understand the gap between the vision and the daily behavior. That gap is where most dreams quietly disappear. Not in one dramatic failure, not in one tragic moment. They disappear in ordinary afternoons. They disappear in, I'll start that tomorrow. They disappear in, I'm just going to watch one more video. They disappear in, I'm too tired today. I just want to chill. That's why the most successful people are so instructive. They don't merely have better dreams. They build better systems and daily habits. They arrange their days around the future they say they want. They spend time with people who reinforce that future and help them get to that future. They create evidence that the future is already forming. They become the sort of person opportunity can actually find. That's the part of attraction I find most useful. When you clarify what you want, your attention changes. When your attention changes, your choices change. When your choices change, that's when your habits change. When your habits change, your environment changes. And when your environment changes, new people and new opportunities really do start showing up. Might feel like magic to someone on the outside looking in, but it's also behavior. It's also repetition. It's about focus and your work. So I'm not asking you to give up the inspiring part of the law of attraction. Keep the vision, keep the positive pictures, keep the idea that your life can be bigger than the routine you accidentally fell into. Just don't stop there. The people who get the most from the law of attraction don't use it as an escape from work. They use it to choose the right work for them. They don't just ask, what do I want? They ask, what would a person who truly wants this do today? That's the question that changes everything. Not someday, not when the universe sends a formal invitation, but today, because the future you attract is built out of the behaviors you repeat.